Hi there, students. To throttle, a verb, or also a throttle as a noun, but with a more specific meaning. So, to throttle means to strangle. That's to throttle. Put your hands around somebody's throat and start to press so that you restrict their ability to breathe, to choke somebody as well. Okay, so we also use it though to mean to suppress. But one second, I'm going too fast. It made me so angry I could throttle him. This is a very commonly used informal phrase. I could strangle him. I'm really angry with him. I could throttle you for burning the lunch. Yeah, I told you to keep an eye on it, and it's now all burnt, and we'll have to have something else. The killer throttled the old lady. He strangled her effectively. Okay, so to throttle, to compress the throat of somebody or to kill somebody by that action. But we use this figuratively, meaning to suppress. So lack of funding can throttle a business. It can strangle it. You are preventing the activity, or you're slowing it down. So yeah, the lack of funding has throttled the possible improvement of education. A throttle is more technical. Let's see. A throttle is something that restricts the flow of a liquid or a gas. But we use this particularly with engines, and you have a throttle that the accelerator, by which you can regulate the amount of fuel that goes in, or you can regulate the amount of air that the engine receives. So the accelerator on a motorbike or on a car we call the throttle. Yeah, so the car's accelerator pedal, and that's what it is. But the throttle can be for any type of machine like this, because if you vary these factors, then the engine will go faster or go slower. So a throttle, something to regulate or accelerate a machine, but most commonly the accelerator. From that we have the phrasal verb to throttle back. So you're going really fast on your motorbike. Maybe you throttle back, you decrease the acceleration and you slow down. So to throttle back or to throttle down, to reduce speed, to reduce power, the power being produced by an engine. So the pilot throttled back as he came into land. He reduced the power of the engines by decreasing the throttle. Okay, so to throttle, either to strangle, but used more commonly metaphorically to slow down the growth or the development of something. The cold weather has throttled the growth of the plants. It's slowed them down. Red tape or administrative duties are throttling businesses because they spend so much time with the red tape or the administration that they don't have time to do what they should be doing. Okay, so to throttle, to press someone's throat tightly so they can't breathe, to suppress, or the accelerator, particularly on a car or a motorbike, but something that regulates the power of an engine. That is the throttle. Okay, what about formality? I think I'm going to give this something like a 4.5 in formality. It's slightly on the informal side. Use it in an informal conversation, use it in something semi-formal. But in something very formal, let me try and find a different sort of synonym. To slow down, to inhibit, to suffocate, to choke as well. To choke would be certainly more formal than to throttle. As to origin, well, in Middle English there's a verb throttling, to choke or to strangle. Notice this word is related to throat. Yeah, throttle I think is a diminutive of throat. And notice there's also a German word, drossel, which means throttle as well. Yeah, and then the phrasal verb to throttle back. This I would give a 4 in formality. It's certainly more informal as it's become a phrasal verb. Notice as well, to throttle is a regular verb. Unemployment is throttling our economy. High interest rates have throttled the economy. Lack of demand is throttling many businesses. I would guess you could say that lockdown is throttling many of our businesses as well. It's restricting them. So there you go, to throttle. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Throttle, throttle back, throttle down.